Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of the DC World Podcast Season 1. It is Wednesday, December 15th. It's 12:30 AM and I am your host Jeffrey Gibson, coming once again from my home, and on today's episode I am going to be previewing final part of this year's Arrowverse crossover, which is Armageddon Part 5, and as always let's begin with a look at the synopsis, and it reads as the following. The exciting conclusion to the 5-part Armageddon event brings the return of Mia Queen. The conclusion to Armageddon presents an opportunity for the Flash to end his lifelong battle with Reverse Flash for good, but the payoff could be too much for Barry and his team to handle. Meanwhile, Mia Queen drops in from the future looking to save a lost loved one, and she won't let anything stand in her way. I have absolutely loved this crossover event. And in many ways it has been better than Crisis on Infinite Earths, even though I love that crossover a lot too, and I just hope to God that they don't fuck up this crossover in the last episode, because that will be a real shame if they did. I am looking forward to seeing more of the Mia Queen character, and I still strongly believe that she should have been given her own spin-off show, especially given how the backdoor pilot during the final season of Arrow ended. I think she should have been given one season to wrap up the future storyline in a very neat bow, and I am looking forward to seeing how the writers on The Flash deal with the Mia character, and I really hope this isn't the last time we see her, because that character has so much more story left untold. Another thing I am looking forward to in this episode is how things are going to play out between Barry and Obed. Tom Cavanaugh as always shines in the role, and I genuinely don't think this will be the last of the Reverse, because the character is just so fucking good to kill off and keep dead, and I think the writers will keep finding ways to bring Reverse Flash back, for as long as the Flash TV series remains on our TV screens. There is one thing I am curious about. I am wondering if all the heroes from the different Arrowverse shows we have seen over the last 4 episodes of The Flash will come together and help Barry in the final big fight at the end of the event. It will be a massive shame if we didn't see that, but I also understand with COVID having them all together would be really challenging, but with that said I really hope we get a little glimpse of the heroes near the end. I am also curious about how the Flash writers will end this episode, because this is the last episode of The Flash until March, so I expect it to end on a massive cliffhanger that will lead us into the rest of The Flash Season 8. What that cliffhanger is, I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you listeners. That ends my preview of The Flash Season 8 Episode 5, but before I wrap things up, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you who have listened to this let's face it rather crap podcast over the past few weeks. Without your support, a second season would not have been given to us. Also I just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope you all enjoy it, and I know it's not going to be easy. Many of us are facing a Christmas lockdown for a second year, but no, you won't really be alone. That brings to an end this first season of the DC World Podcast. I do hope you have enjoyed listening to my ramblings. I will be back in January, where I will be kicking off Season 2 by previewing Superman and Lois Season 2 and Naomi Season 1, so until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and keep riding the lightning.